Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction video. Before I continue, however, a quick reminder that the fundraiser continues. For those of you unaware, I am a disabled individual, and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I desperately need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote, despite the fact that I'm unable to use a standard wheelchair due to my limited use of my hands and really having only good use of one hand. Um, Also, I'm unable to use any other type of scooter. I only have one scooter. So if this goes, I am a fish out of water. And my independence is hamstringed for an indefinite time span. So therefore, I'm reaching out to you guys, like I said, and you can easily contribute at the Spot Fund account link below. You'll find it linked in two places, and it takes a few seconds. And skip your cafe latte or your fast food on the way home today from work, and just please contribute to this fund. It would definitely make a difference in my life. I do want to extend the thanks to those who plan on contributing, as well as those who already have, as your contributions have really made a world of difference in my life. I can't thank you guys enough. Same goes for those who plan on contributing, as really my quality of life is improving as a result of your contributions. So thank you so much to all of you. I love you all. I mean that sincerely. My apologies for my voice sounding raspy. I do have a cold, but as Queen would say, the show must go on. So here I am. And we have a new Peter Gabriel track, the last Peter Gabriel track for the IO project. I think I stated that for the last video because I don't know. I think I counted wrong. I obviously did. So will be track 12 on IO, which is scheduled for release this Friday, December 1st, 2023. And it's been a long time coming, but it is definitely an album worth the wait. As far as a physical product that we can hold in our hands, or in my case, hands. it's um, it's an album that we have heard throughout the year, track by track, and uh, therefore we know that all of the songs are good. There are no bad tracks on this album. The only gripe I have, and I stated this in my last video, is that there is no surprises, at least that I'm aware of. It would have been nice to have maybe one bonus track that we haven't heard, or even just a bonus disc of unreleased material, or material that was being worked on in secret and not being released to us as fans throughout the year. But we should be grateful, I suppose, for what we're getting, which is IO, and it's being released in several formats, on CD as a 2 CD set, one of the dark side mixes, one of the bright side mixes. CD and Blu-ray set with the Blu-ray containing the surround sound Atmos mixes, which I cannot access because I do not have Atmos quality sound. Someday, hopefully, I will, but at the current time, I do not. So that being stated, that will be not one that I'm looking at purchasing. However, there's also vinyl for those of you who are vinyl enthusiasts, and pardon me. There's also a deluxe edition box set coming out in March, which has everything and then some. So you never know what you'll be getting in that. I'm sure there's a list somewhere of all the uh, odds and ends are being included with that set. Um, but for the meantime, we have this uh, album finally coming out, and it's exciting to be able to finally have this for our Peter Gabriel collections. For those of you like myself who still collect physical media and very much enjoy um, building collections of artists that we particularly enjoy, like Peter Gabriel. So, this song is called Live and Let Live, and like I said, this is track 12 on the album, the final track. And this is the Bright Side mix I'll be reacting to. I will be immediately following this by reaction to the Dark Side mix. However, the Bright Side mix came up first, so that one I'm covering first. And I'm looking forward to this. I don't want to yap too much longer as my voice is starting to go, as if you haven't noticed thus far. So my apologies, everyone. I do hope to feel better soon. Well, as I said, I'm here doing this reaction for all of you, and I hope that you can appreciate this. I hope that you're able to actually see this and that it's not blocked. If it is blocked, however, you will see a blurb appear on the screen, and it will let you know that the video was blocked by YouTube and I needed to remove it. But hopefully that's not the case, and hopefully you get to see my reaction throughout the track. So let's cut to this, and I'll be back afterwards with my assessment. Once again, this is Live and Let Live, the Bright Side Mix from I.O., scheduled for release December 1st, 2023, this Friday.
Just how much does it have to hurt before you let go the pain? And just how deep does it have to be before you yearn to be free again? Every wound can lock you away. You can walk or you can choose to remain. But every day can pass you by while you are holding the key. And this is how it turns. This is what we do. This is who we are. When we forgive, we can move on. Release all the shackles, one by one. We belong to the burden till it's gone. Just how long do you want to hate with all that anger to burn? You dream of revenge and you dream a reply, and you hope that someday we learn. Every time you think of that hurt, it spins around in your mind with an eye for an eye, again and again, until the whole world is blind. release all the shackles one by one. We belong to the burden till it's gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lay the burden down. I'm gonna lay the weapons down. Lay the burden down. And it's William Blake who inks his sting, drawing out Martin Luther King. Tutu and Madiba saying rainbows do exist. The voice of the elders coming through the mist. Lay the burden down. Lay the weapons down. Lay the burden down. Lay the weapons down. It takes courage to learn to forgive, to be brave enough to listen, to live and let live. It takes courage to start to forgive, to be brave enough to listen, to live and let live, let live, let live.
Very nice. So there we have Peter Gabriel's Live and Let Live, the Bright Side mix. And I couldn't help but smile towards the end there because there are some really pertinent lines in the song with regard to some current events and ongoing events that have been going on in our world over the past year. And it just was a very relevant piece of music in my opinion. And I loved the way that Peter crafted the lyrics so poignantly, if I may say so. There is a wonderful description of his inspiration for this track, and that is linked below as always as the full moon update. It is the full moon November update for 2023, and you can see for yourself what Peter had in mind when he wrote this song, and that it was a process, if you will, because he was trying to draw on different experiences. And Peter Gabriel has always been a people's voice in the world. And with that stated, this song is no exception. This really has a statement behind it, and I love the arrangement. I think it's really wonderful. And I love the traditional fade at the end of the song. Something we don't get enough of anymore these days with streaming, it would seem. I think people are too anxious to move on to the next track. Their attention span just can't handle a fade in a song and having to wait for what's next. But with this being the last track on the album, it rounds it out perfectly in my opinion. And I'm looking forward to moving on next to the Dark Side mix and reacting to that for you as well. However, I hope you enjoyed this reaction to the Bright Side mix. I think the vocals sound great on this, the orchestration, the instrumentation, and of course the lyrics and Peter's voice just sounding as wonderful as ever. He's one of those few musicians. I think I mentioned this before, who has a timeless voice, and you could go back to the earliest Genesis material, and you know still hear Peter Gabriel sounding as good as he does now. From Genesis to Revelations, the first Genesis album, or Trespass, the second album, onward. Um, there are some great, albums there in Peter's past, and of course his dynamic and very poignant solo career as a humanitarian, and really just an amazing individual. So I'm looking forward to hearing the Dark Side mix next, and for the album, once again, IO scheduled for release December 1st, 2023, this Friday. Just a quick note, I don't want to forget about the incredible artwork for this track as well as all of the other tracks on this album. There has been individualized artwork for each track on this album, and that's one of the things I think that we can all look forward to in the booklet, which will be accompanying the CDs, Blu-rays, or vinyl, and of course in the deluxe edition coming out in March. I'm assuming we may even have with that lithographs of these uh, art pieces. I would personally just love to have a framed um, representation of all this art because it's just all so beautiful and just so striking and really individualized in terms of each track, and it really uh, is a wonderful addition to the music itself, and it can, and very much for me it does add a lot to the experience of the song itself. So I just want to add that in there so that you know, and you're aware that the artwork is something that we can tend to take for granted sometimes, with just so much media being thrown our way. However, it's all part of media awareness. If you have not done so, pre-order your copy now and make sure to have it in your choice of formats. I will see you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night wherever you are. And please click the Spot Fund link below to contribute to the fundraiser for my wheelchair. It would be greatly appreciated. Take care. Bye.